I floss all the time.
And soft bristles on your toothbrush, not hard ones.
If you wouldn't mind, I'm trying to concentrate here. Of course, carry on.
This is the first load, but hey, 10 grand bought you way more than this.
Hope so.
Yeah, we just thought we'd leave what we could in the truck, save taking up too much space in here.
Good call.
And Liam and I get started now, but we need to G up the subbies for tomorrow, and that means handing over the readies.
How much?
10 should do it.
Another 10 grand?
Well, Sparkies and plumbers have to buy their own materials, just like us, and if you want the job done...
I got a call from Dave.
The Sparky.
He needs to know if he's booked or not. He's got another builder on the blower.
Yeah, he's booked, no problem.
Yeah, money up front?
Yeah, of course.
Smart decision.
Now, we need that cash tonight if possible, so we can pay the subbies first thing.
Yeah, that's not going to be a problem. We've got plenty of cash in the safe. I just need a minute.
Okay. Organised, I like that.
You guys okay out here?
Kane's getting hassled for sticking up for honour.
I've ended up with a girlfriend and my friends don't want to know me anymore.
Just being dicks. Once they get used to it, they realise you have enough time for them and a girlfriend. It's called growing up.
He's right.
I'm going to miss playing rugby.
Can't you join another team?
It's just a thing or nothing.
I'm sorry it has cost you so much. But you did the right thing. Your teammates were being pigs to honour.
And do you even want to know guys who would do that?
Guess not.
And as for Toby, that sounds like it was just a misunderstanding. And you can sort it out if you want to.
Or you can forget the lot of them and come hang out with us.
Yeah, thanks.
Hey, we mean it. Your mates might come and go, but I'm here for keeps, little bro.
And me.
So get used to it.
Kane said he only wanted to be friends with Honor. He said the same to her dad. Suddenly it's all on.
Yeah, but it's like that sometimes. These things just sneak up on you. Doesn't mean you have to stop being friends.
Yeah, but I know how it goes. They'll be all over each other and forget about everyone else.
I'm sure they won't.
This is Honor and Kane, you mean?
Yeah.
He thinks he's back on the outer.
Well, Tobes, it only happens if you let it. I mean, look at me and Kyle's. We've fallen out heaps of times. I mean, you've seen it. But in the end, we always stay friends.
Yeah, only just sometimes, but we do it.
Other.
I don't know, really. I suppose because it's never a time that we both give up trying.
Yeah, that's it. Every time Emma kicks me out, I just keep going back.
And vice versa.
Yeah, but it's not often vice versa. I'm the one that stuffs up mostly.
True.
But you love me all the same.
Okay, so do I just keep showing up even if they don't want me around?
I bet they will, though.
Yeah, everyone needs friends, even if they're hooked up. We should know.
You're quiet this morning.
Come on.
What's on your mind?
It's Chris.
You want to tell them about Grace?
Oh, I should, but I can't. It's too big. It's been too long, but it's always there hanging over me.
Don't you only have to put up with them for another 2 weeks?
If I make the distance. His attitude was terrible in theatre last night. It was like a bored kid clowning around in class.
He's not used to persisting.
Yeah, that worries me too. He says he doesn't want to be HOD. I wonder if he really means that. He might just be kidding himself.
Look, when he goes back on full duties, just flick him a juicy case every now and then. That'll keep him happy.
Oh, I hope so.
And put the other thing out of your mind, okay? Boyd, we're on side with Rachel. Your project is going ahead. Things are really happening for you. This is the time to build on that.
Yeah, I know.
So don't see Chris as a problem. See him as an opportunity.
Why won't you let me drop you at school?
Because I don't want you to.
But you were fine with it yesterday, and today you're not. This is about Kane, isn't it?
Okay, yes. I don't want to risk you seeing him and having a go.
He's not your boyfriend, Honor. You're too young, and he's not good enough.
He is so. He defended me.
I don't care. You're not seeing him outside of school, so just forget about it.
You don't even know him. You're being so unfair.
Or maybe if you'd bothered to introduce us first.
I just walked in, find you here with that sad look upon your face.
Mike!
They're back in business.
Let's go put it on. What? The last suit you'll ever wear. Again.
Back in action.
Tell me something we don't know. Yeah, tell me something we don't know.
Back in black.
Let's make it hot.
Men in Black 2 tonight, 8:30, and Men in Black 3 next Friday, TV2.
That's banging, right?
I'll bet you $50 I can get all of them.
You're on.
Oi!
Not really.
real Kiwi can resist KFC's new Kiwi Onion Dip Burger. $50 next. I'll buy you another one.
Harvey Norman Computers and Electrical presents their biggest ever big brand sellout. Over 600,000 square feet have been transformed into clearance zones for 4 days only. Whangarei to Invercargill. TVs, audio, whiteware, cookware, vacuums, small appliances, computers, tablets, printers, cameras, mobile phones, GPS and much more. Plus, interest-free finance terms available. This is a limited time offer. Personal shoppers only. Trade not supplied. Must end Monday.
I love shopping at Harvey Norman. Just, you can't go wrong.
Go online to mytax.co.nz, the fast and easy tax refund service, minus the big fees. Sometimes a little bit of magic happens.
This Thursday to Sunday, wind back and save with these great specials like New Zealand unwrapped iceberg lettuce, telegraph cucumber or red capsicum, 3 for $3. And New Zealand quality mark lamb barbecue shoulder chops, $9 a kilo. Wind back and save until midnight Sunday at Kentucky.
With Open Polytechnic, you'll learn skills for today's world and tomorrow's. So take control and enroll.
Rush into Spotlight for our super saving sale. Save 40% off 45ml golden oak and 35ml charcoal timber Venetian blinds. Half price shaggy rugs. 40% off platinum Holland roller blinds. Rush into Spotlight now for New Zealand's largest range.
The first weeks of a baby's life are critical. Vital organs are already forming. And all this could be happening before you know you're pregnant. So before you start trying, it's recommended you take Elevit with iodine. Elevit has essential nutrients your baby will need at Ministry of Health recommended levels. And only Elevit's proven to reduce the risk of neural tube defects like spina bifida by 92%. For more on having a healthy pregnancy, visit elevit.co.nz.
Warehouse Stationery's end of March price smash is on now. Save up to $100 on iPads with Smash 250 off the Galaxy S4 and hurry in for the big furniture markdown with up to 40% off all furniture only at Warehouse Stationery.
Get ready for Macca's M Selections range with new crispy chicken ciabattas. Tender chicken coated with crispy crumbs on toasted ciabatta. It's a little bit fancy.
What can you do in 10 seconds? You can open a can of instant soup, or you can make homemade soup from scratch, ready to heat and serve. You can start chopping onions for an omelet, or you can chop onions, whip eggs, even grate cheese for the fastest, easiest omelet ever. Introducing the original Magic Bullet. Chop garlic or onions without the sticky, smelly mess. Frozen berries and orange juice becomes a luscious, fat-free sorbet in just seconds.
The Magic Bullet is available at these leading retailers.
This mission's classified. Clearance level 8.
They are being put to the test.
It's a suicide mission.
And there's nothing he can do.
Let's hope they're as good as you think they are.
We're on our own.
New Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Sunday 8:30 TV2.
How's your caseload for today?
Boyd's caseload, elective orthopedic list this morning. But we're on call this afternoon, so there might be some emergency cases.
You're not supposed to hold for them.
I wanted to be hands-on, but it's not much fun assisting.
Well, for the record, I'm as keen as you are for the supervision to be over. You're a valuable asset. I want to take advantage of you. Excuse me, Chris, mail for you.
Thank you. How's Toby getting on? We still feel very bad about what Harry did.
Yeah, well, so does Toby. I think it might take a while for that friendship to get back on track.
Yeah, it might take a while before we let Harry out of our sight again.
Me? Sorry.
Oh, hi, how can I help?
I have a surgery today. My back.
Yes, your name, please?
Guido da Silva.
Oh, yeah, here we are. Hi, Guido, I'm Emma.
Hi.
I'll get one of the other nurses to take you up to the ward.
Thank you.
And we'll need some proof of ID, a passport maybe.
Okay.
Thank you. Well, this photo's a bit of a worry.
Sorry, cancel.
Excuse me?
I changed my mind.
What was his problem?
Scared of the op?
Oh, I suppose so, but I mean, if he needs a lumbar discectomy, he must be in awful pain. I hope he comes back.
Maybe I could have a word. Excuse me, Mr. De Silva.
Yes?
I'm Chris Warner. I'm one of the surgeons here. I thought you might need some advice at your surgery.
I guess so. No more problem.
If you're worried about your operation, I'm sure your surgeon would be happy to answer any questions you might have.
It's not that.
What then?
Tell him.
Wish you would.
I saw you eating over lunch. I just wanted to talk about you today.
Okay.
Hey, Toads. Don't mind us, we're just heading out the back.
There's plenty of food here, guys. Dig in. Honor likes me. I can't help that.
And you like her too?
Yeah, kind of.
Which means you won't have time for mates anymore. That's what happens.
My mates come first, always.
Do you mean that?
For sure. At least out of line, like Jack and them yesterday.
Of course.
Anyway, that thing with Honor, who knows, it might not even work out.
In our house, people usually bust up after a few weeks. A few months tops.
Yeah, my mum was like that. I'll probably be the same. Hey, you want to play some little cricket?
Sure, where?
Here's good. The ball's soft as.
Okay, cool. Louder. Yes. You should be step back.
Mr. Lee, sorry.
Are your parents home?
You mean Mr. and Miss Cooper?
Whoever. Are they home?
No, they're away.
And when are they back? Tonight?
No, they're away for quite a while.
So are there any adults here at all?
Well, there's me. Sorry.
And you
I'm Dana Jenkins, Kane's sister.
Semolini.
I'm looking after them while Wendy and Murray are away. And Evan, he's out the back.
So is there anyone here over 20?
No. Is that a problem?
Do we know what this meeting's about?
All will be revealed. She's with someone.
Chris, about you being supervised, assisting.
Yeah.
The time's obviously going to drag for you.
Oh, well, I don't know.
Mate, you were bored out of your tree last night. So I was wondering if there's anything else I could do to make it more interesting for you.
Thanks, Russell. Come on in. Chris, you've got a patient who's some sort of special case?
His name is Carlos de Silva. Late last year, he ruptured a lumbar disc working on a building site. He's been in pain ever since, and I think it is a case worth reviving the pro bono clinic for.
Why pro bono? Isn't he covered by SCC?
Well, he was working illegally, so he can't go through ACC or he will be deported.
Then he goes private.
We can't afford it, which is why he was trying to pass himself off as his brother Guido when he came in today.
He what?
His brother would have completely different medical records. It's so dangerous.
Not to mention criminal.
We didn't go through with it, but he still needs the op.
So do lots of New Zealand residents on long waiting lists, suffering just as much pain.
Granted, but I've talked to the poor guy, and I really think he has a worthy case.
I'm sure you do. But you're a soft touch. I'm not.
Oh, come on. He had his accident on a Ferndale building site. If he hadn't owned up to using his brother's name, we'd be none the wiser. He'd have his op anyway.
Well, now we know the facts. The answer's no.
Boyd.
Sorry, Chris.
Go! Hey, that was out.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was.
No.
You just lost a point. You could at least be a good sport about it.
Excuse me, you're the one with the problem. I'm ahead and you don't like it.
Yeah, not when you cheat.
I'll referee, shall I? What, do you know the rules? What game is it? Handball. Tennis without the rackets. Let's move on to something a bit more interesting, shall we?
Like what, another run?
No, like kickboxing. I've got all the gear.
No, I don't kickbox against women.
You wuss.
I'm not a wuss.
You're a sexist then. Harper.
I'm not a sexist. It's just a bit of light sparring, right? Nothing real.
Of course, it's just sparring.
Get up then.
Oh, I'll bet you at that too. Oh, did you see that? She took off before he was ready. And I'm sure that last shot of hers was out too. Still, I suppose if you're desperate to win, the rules don't count.
You've been stirring this pot, haven't you?
Me?
Trying to show me Harper's dark side. As if I didn't know she's ruthlessly competitive. She's an ED consultant, for goodness sake.
Oh, I thought you didn't like cheaters.
I don't. But it's meddlers I really can't stand. People who make a difficult situation a whole lot worse, which is exactly what you're doing.
Hey, hon.
Hey, how's it going?
You'll be thrilled to hear I'm offside with Chris.
Oh no, what about?
He wants to be in the
bloody work. Breaked up, actually.
Robin Hood syndrome.
Yeah, well-meaning but reckless. Anyway, Rachel's put a stop to it, so I'm on side with her.
Excellent. Keep it that way.
I will.
And remind Chris that it wasn't your decision. As HOD, you have to stick to the rules. Boys, are you there?
Yeah, sorry, I have to go. Wait.
Thank you, Dr. Warner. I can't believe that you are helping me.
Oh, it's my pleasure. But remember, nil by mouth for the rest of the day. No food or drink. That's very important.
Okay.
Okay, I'll call you as soon as I know what time.
Thank you very much. Mr. De Silva, by any chance?
I haven't given up trying to help the poor guy.
It's a bit more than that. No by mouth. You're planning to operate on him today.
Ideally, yes.
In spite of Rachel banning it.
We could slot him in this afternoon. She'll be none the wiser.
We?
Well, I'm not cleared to operate without supervision.
Oh, so you do have some scruples left. There's a relief.
Wade, I need you on this. Carlos is suffering excruciating back pain because of an accident on a New Zealand building site. He needs you.
Sorry, I left my tights and cape at home.
Morally, it's the right thing to do.
Or is it just an ego trip? To compensate for the restrictions you're working under?
No, that's not it.
Look, I know you're frustrated.
I am. I'm frustrated that I can't make a difference, a real difference. Ever since Grace and the baby.
Oh, is that what's brought us on?
I don't talk about what happened. We hardly mention it to anyone, but I think about it constantly. I try to make sense of it. And what I've come to is this. If I'm going to have all this time on my hands that I didn't expect to have, I need to use it positively.
Okay.
Okay, what?
I'll do it. You got me.
Tonight, Sue's out of control.
I don't care. What else?
And off the rails.
Not using a coaster. Nope. I stopped taking my multivitamin, so I don't know where that's gonna lead.
Then Sheldon shoots straight from the hip.
My father used to say that a woman is like an egg salad sandwich on a warm Texas day.
What?
Full of eggs and only appealing for a short time.
Fall over laughing. Next, TV2.
ASB Like Loan dropped all the way down to 0%. To celebrate Friday. Take me too.
So, with my mum dying and my dad not giving us stuff about me, the Coopers are looking after us.
Except when they're off overseas.
Well, there's Bella too. She's over 20 by a long way. And her boyfriend, Dallas.
Right.
So I kind of get what it's like for Honor having no mum. And I get why you're so protective.
Well, that's what I came here to talk about. I mean, Honor was vulnerable before, but now with all this bullying, it's too much. I know she needs mates, but she doesn't need a boyfriend.
Okay.
That can wait a few years. I don't know what your mum taught you, but my daughter's too young for kissing and carrying on like you were yesterday.
Okay, none of that.
You can be friends, but that's it.
So it's okay for me to see it?
Following my rules, under proper adult supervision.
Totally, that's cool with me.
And we'll keep an eye on them too. We're more responsible than we look.
It's true. We're on the case.
No bad examples, we promise.
I guess we're sorted then.
Thanks, Mr. Eleni.
Don't make me regret it.
Are you on your way to theatre?
Yeah, I am.
Well, the list of patients must be over. It's just the emergency you'll have them for.
Oh, I wouldn't put it quite like that.
No, bad taste. So, how's everything going being supervised by Boyd?
No complaints?
Oh, well, that's something. Is this going to be a long one?
At least a couple of hours.
Well, if you start feeling tired or anything, you get someone else in to take over.
Yes, Mum.
I'm serious. Overdoing it could set you back.
I'm just there to crack jokes and tell Boyd how well he's doing.
Good. I'm sorry I had to come down so hard on your plan to make the world a better place, one overstay at a time.
You could always change your mind.
No, but I know how disappointed you are, and I'm sure you'll find a way to make a difference.
I plan to.
Coast clear.
Yeah, I hate deceiving you, though.
Oh, you should chase after her and own up.
Well, then Carlos doesn't get us up.
Hey, about that, we didn't discuss it, but I put his real name on the documentation. That way we're not adding fraud to our crimes.
Yeah, I never intended to blur his identity. Just put his paperwork through with the rest of the day's case.
If we get caught...
He won't. No one is in the least suspicious, and I know who I have to thank for that.
Incoming.
Oh, this is ridiculous. I don't need a doctor.
I say you do. What's all this?
It's a sprain, that's all.
Not a bad one. You could almost hear something snap.
Don't exaggerate, Leanne.
All right, keep it good, I'll take a look. And that'll teach you for taking on the kickboxing champ.
Enough. You've taken the silly competition far enough. And we know it's not really about fitness. It's about Nicole. And okay, I encouraged it, started it even. But that was wrong of me because, look, Harper's hurt and Nicole's upset, so it has to stop right now. I mean it. Come on. Shake hands and make up. Before Nicole disowns me. Come on.
I'm sorry about the arrest. It wasn't on purpose, eh?
Yeah, I know. I made an illegal move and now I'm paying the price, so I'm sorry too.
Next stop, Will, please.
Anna, hi.
Dad said it's okay for us to hang out.
Yeah, no.
We've had a good talk about the rules and what I expect from you kids.
Understood, totally.
Don't worry. We'll let you out for Anna.
Okay, now you keep me up to date with where you are and who you're with. Text me whenever that changes.
Okay.
And when you're in this house, you listen to Dana and Evan, okay? They're in charge until Evan's parents get back. All right? Your dinner's in the fridge. I'll try not to work too late.
Okay, thanks, Dad. Seems like a reasonable guy to me.
Yeah. All right, bye, all.
Bye.
What do you want?
I was a bit of a dick yesterday. So I brought you these team shirts. One for you, and a supporters one for Anna. If she still wants to support us, that is.
Sure, why not?
If you guys stop hassling it.
Yeah, it's finished.
Okay.
Want your jacket back? See you later then.
Thanks.
Nice one, guys.
There's no cause for concern, Carlos. The MRI scan shows the chance of complication is quite low.
Okay, sorry.
No, don't apologise. It's quite normal to be nervous. Now, I think we're ready to begin.
Ready?
Carly?
Yeah, good to go, unless there's anything else we need to know.
No, nothing. Time to scrub done, eh?
We'll see you again when you wake up.
Thank you. I'm very grateful.
Say no more.
Well, the dynamic duo.
Sorry?
I had a look at this patient submission form. The second Mr. De Silva in one day. A coincidence, is it? This had better be good.
Sorry about the noise, it's all go here.
This week,
It's like it's been vandalised and not renovated.
we'll go from bad
They've done a runner, haven't they? What are we going to do?
to worse
You have to call your father.
I can't. To disastrous.
You read the ID? Call the cops.
What the hell?
We're going to damage here, aren't we?
Go after them, watch where they go!
Hey! Dana, did you hear the tell we have to get out?
It's really strong, we can't get in. Woodland Street, weeknights at 7, TV2.
Last time on the middle.
We should have an amazing summer, Mike. Let's have an